Hello and welcome to Millwall Fan TV. This is a Monday Roundup. Where we'll talk a bit about the Cardiff draw and we will then talk about Reading pre-match predictions. Before we start the video, I thought we'd have a little talk about great news that the government have given the green light to fans returning to stadiums, only in small numbers, but it's something, and it's really great news for all football fans, for all sporting fans as a whole across the nation. That's really good news, and I'm really pleased with that. But let's talk a bit about Cardiff games to start off with. I thought the formation that he started with in the 4-2-3-1 was a really good formation, really good. I was happy with the team. Obviously, Marlon and Mahoney missed out through injury. Marlon Romeo, not too sure how long it's going to be out for, but Rout said today, South London Press, that there's no real timescale with him. He could be back Wednesday, he could be back 2 to 3 weeks. It's all about waiting for it to sort of calm down a little bit. Mahoney, on the other hand, we don't know. What we know is Mahoney and Bennett have both gone for scans, and Bennett came off in the game. Mahoney was missed out for injury. But let's talk a bit about the game. Firstly, my standout performer, I thought Murray Wallace was excellent. I thought Ben Thompson played really well. Okay, he missed a good opportunity to make it 2-0, but fantastic performance from Ben Thompson. Really good goal from Matt Smith. I thought he took it really well. It's not always easy when the goalkeeper's coming at you and the defender's coming at you all at the same time. So he had to be brave, and he certainly was. And he nodded us into a first half lead. I felt like the game was pretty even up until then. And I felt we controlled the large parts of the game up until around the 80th minute when Scott Malone passed it straight to Josh Murphy, and Josh Murphy passed it straight through to Keeper Moore, and Keeper Moore, one-on-one with Bartosz Bajkowski, slotted it past him. There's a few different things here. Malone, obviously the Malone pass. Could Hutchinson and Cooper have done slightly better and just stuck a foot in? Probably, but it's difficult in that situation for them, so no blame on them. For me, I thought Bart had a fantastic game. At 78th minute, we're thinking this is good, 3 points, but God, 90th minute, we really could have lost that game. The last 10 minutes were manic, and that last 10 minutes, the game really sprung into life. And it's without Bartosz Bajkowski, we'd have lost that game. But we could have won it with John Daddy Boy Varson, but 5 wires on a one-on-one. He could have cut inside, he could have passed it through to Troy Parrott, but unfortunately he couldn't do either, and he hit it straight. He hit it past the post. The good news, however, was Troy Parrott returning, which is fantastic news. Didn't look exactly match fit, but that will be the case. He's only played a few minutes for Ireland, so that we've got to give him a bit of time before we judge him. But I'm really hoping he'll be a positive player for Millwall this year. Let's get straight into the Reading pre-match predictions, and let's start off with how Reading are doing. So Reading currently sits 6th, and they were 1st before the last game week. Unluckily for them, they lost 4-2 to Bournemouth, being 2-0 up at half-time, and they've lost 4 on the trot. But that doesn't, no way does that suggest it's going to be an easy game. This is going to be a really tough game. They've got strikers that can hurt us. They've got, Lucas Shaw, Yaku Mate, Ajaria. They've got plenty of players that are very good on the ball, very quick. So we're going to have to be at the top of our game here. They've got a new manager who seems to be doing pretty well with them until the last sort of 4 games or so. But they are conceding goals right now, so we really do need to make chances, and we've got to take them. But let's get into the Millwall side of things, and let's start off with the Millwall lineup. So here it is. In goal, Bartosz Bajkowski, Ryan Leonard, Hutchinson, Cooper and Murray Wallace at the back. The 2 midfield pairing of Williams and Woods. 3 just in behind Smith and will be Jeb Wallace, Tomo and Ferguson, and obviously, as I said, Smith up front. There's your team. Williams obviously in the midfield to cover for Leonard, who Romeo will probably just miss out again. So Leonard will probably play right back, and Williams and Woods will partner each other in the middle. Tomo will hopefully get another go in the middle. I thought he was outstanding the other day, and apart from his miss, fantastic. Fergie is just back from injury, and I don't think Bennett's going to quite be available for that game. We don't know how long he's going to be out for, but I don't think Bennett will make the game on Wednesday. And I think probably the best alternative would be Fergie, because Mahoney's out as well. Obviously, Jed on the right, which is absolutely fine. And the only other option is Smith or Parrott. And I really would, because we've got 2 away games, I think we've got an away game coming up after that. Play Smith and then bring Parrott on. That's what I'd say. And then maybe after that, we'll see where Parrott is. But that's your team. Let's get into a pre-match prediction. So, go for a prediction. I'm going to go. We've really got to turn this home form around. We've got to find the balance between away and home form. We've got to find it, and we've got to find it soon. We're in much better position than we were this time last year, and therefore, you know, it's a really positive time at Millwall. We've got to, you know, even kick on. We've got to kick on. But I'm going to go for, again, I'm going to go for a 1-0 Millwall win. But this time I'm going to go for Matt Smith to get the goal. I think safe option. But there you go, 1-0 Millwall. Matt Smith to get the goal. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get that home win we need. But come on, you Lions.